In the heart of central China, where the morning fog drapes the land like a veil of white silk, a deep, thunderous roar tears through the stillness. It is the sound of millions of tons of water colliding with steel and concrete. And from within that mist, a giant emerges. The Three Gorges Dam, a structure so immense it no longer looks like something built by human hands, but something risen from the earth itself. At its feet, the Yangtze River churns with raw, ancient power, subdued yet simmering with defiance. Turbines roar, steam rises in mountain-white clouds, turning the entire scene into a landscape caught between reality and myth. This is not just a hydroelectric dam. This is the moment humanity looked straight at the greatest river in Asia and said, "We will command the flow." The Yangtze cuts through the Three Gorges like a dragon forced into the narrow gap between two sheer cliff faces. For thousands of years, this land has been where beauty walks side by side with danger. Floodwaters once tore through villages, shattered fields, and swept away harvests and lives. Seen from the heights of the mountains that surround it, the river becomes a long, deep scar, holding within it a violence that cannot be measured. Beneath its surface, the geological layers fold over one another like warped pages of time: hard rock, brittle rock, hidden aquifers. To place a dam here is no different from driving a block of steel into the pounding heart of a wild beast. The decisions that changed the fate of the river on paper, the Three Gorges project is a marvel. A dam stretching more than 2 kilometers, rising nearly 200 meters high, and a reservoir so vast it can alter the Earth's rotational inertia, if only at a microscopic level. But theory is not the battlefield. The engineers had to confront a single life-or-death question. Is the bedrock strong enough to bear hundreds of billions of cubic meters of water? Can the immense pressure of the Yangtze be understood, truly understood? And most importantly, do humans possess the perseverance to reach a destination that earlier generations only dared to imagine? The decisions made here were not merely technical. They were choices that would shape the destiny of the entire downstream delta. Construction phases where the real battle begins. 1. Diverting the river, the moment nature tested human resolve. The Yangtze, after thousands of years of absolute freedom, was never going to yield easily. When humans began dropping stone into its bed, the water rose in defiance. It slammed against the cofferdams, searched for weak points, tore, overturned, and roared like a furious beast. But layer by layer, stone by stone, concrete block by concrete block, tens of thousands of relentless hands kept building. And at last, the current was forced to shift. In that moment, the history of the river changed forever. Foundation drilling, anatomizing the earth to build the foundation of the dam. Humans had no choice but to drill deep into the ancient bedrock, not to destroy it, but to understand it. The geology here is anything but gentle. Layers of stone hard as steel lie intertwined with thin, razor-edged fractures, any of which could trigger disaster if overlooked. Engineers had to listen to every vibration, every subtle breath of the ground beneath them. peeling back layers, reinforcing the strong, stitching and sealing the weak seams with high-precision techniques. Installing the turbines, awakening the steel heart. Dozens of colossal turbines, each weighing hundreds of tons, were lowered into place with absolute precision. And when those first steel blades began to spin, the wild, ancient fury of the river transformed into energy, clean, powerful, and enduring. From that moment on, the Yangtze didn't just flow, created light. It ignited cities thousands of miles away. Technology and humanity. Those who chose to confront the impossible behind the Three Gorges Dam are the beads of sweat from workers hanging on windswept cliffs, the bloodshot eyes of engineers calculating through countless nights, and the quiet persistence of scientists reading the faintest cracks, the smallest tremors deep within the earth. One engineer once said, "We are not building a dam. We are rewriting the relationship between humans and the river." And he was right. At the Three Gorges, humanity does not conquer nature. They converse with it through determination and intellect. Today, as the water spills through the spillways, bursting into white foam like a cold breath, the Three Gorges Dam stands there, motionless yet alive, colossal yet strangely familiar. When the sunlight sweeps across the vast reservoir behind the dam, the entire mountain range seems to awaken. It's the kind of moment that makes you realize, at least once in history, humanity dared to confront something far stronger than itself. The Three Gorges is more than a record-breaking structure. It is a testament to ambition, the ambition to dream big, to face the unimaginable, to attempt what the world once doubted. One river, one megastructure, one reminder that limits only exist until someone rises to surpass them.